Rubber Ducky here. Welcome to episode 9 of the Russian campaign in Close Combat 3. The men managed to stop the German advance, but they can't stop you from clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We must now push the Germans out of the foundry, but they will have the advantage of hiding in tight buildings. Can we clear the area without taking too many casualties? November 3rd, 1942. The Germans have gained control of much of the Red Barricades complex, but 2 months of fighting has left them weakened. Your objective is to lead a spearhead of the 8th Guards Infantry Division and drive the fascists out of the factory. Reconnaissance indicates the German 389th Infantry Division has fortified their positions, which means you'll have to blast them out room by room. Do not delay, crush the invaders here and now. Now is your chance at glory. You have the honor of driving the fascists from our leader's namesake city. Your objective is to retake the factory buildings lost during autumn's fighting. Your command is attached to the 8th Guards Rifle Division. The forces you draw from the division should provide you with the means to repel flank attacks and screen operations against the factory. You can build a powerful armored force, flank the factory building in the center of the sector, and then crush the enemy in detail. You can build up an overwhelming force over 2 days, then move in quickly to crush the enemy. Reconnaissance reports state that the enemy has some armor, so consider using infantry to scout out attack routes. The buildings along the road offer good ambush possibilities for enemy AT infantry. They can also hide tanks and tank destroyers. You don't have to win in one day, but imagine the adulation if you win here. Okay, so we do have access to the east half of the factory, but I don't know if I really want to set up a lot in there. I might put some scouts in there. I'm thinking more up in the top, like we got this 2-story right here. So if we moved across here and captured this flag, that would enable us to move down through the gap, and then we can move infantry down through the backside and maybe pincer around securing the building before we have to go inside. All right, we've got 210 points, so we can finally do something here. Oh, and that's nice. Only 7 to refit Pavlichenko, so we'll just get that done. I would like to get Alcoholov back into a tank, but let's see, what else is there? Guards T-34 is 85, regular T-34 is 84, Flame is 120. That's a huge chunk, though. And let me know what your thoughts are on the 76. Like, is it worth the 71 points? And then Armor Cars 34. Conscript infantry, there's nothing great there, but just kind of getting a reference for like how much is medium infantry, and is that maybe a better option than spending more on regular infantry? And what's the difference in Guards submachine gun and regular submachine gun 1942? So 5 PPSH 41, and then PPS 42, and then 4 PPSH? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's not really a bad loadout either. So I feel like the 3 points is more kind of geared towards the fact that the Guards is just better unit. But I wouldn't mind maybe 2 of the Guards submachine guns, because we do have to go into the buildings now. So, like, if we led with them, those submachine guns might be kind of nice for popping corners. And then Guards Engineer, 55. And I think Regulars, 52. Okay. All right. AT guns, 39, 39. 30 if we go light. I don't think that would be very helpful. I don't think we're in a place where we want to take a heavy for 58 because it's just going to be static. Mortars and Guards mortars. Infantry gun, again, I don't know that we want to be wheeling that thing through the building. 82 50 millimeter mortars. Guards and regular medium machine guns. Heavy machine gun. Okay. Flamethrowers 21. I'm just trying to figure out what we want to do for anti-tank ability, right? Like, we've currently got 1 tank. We'll probably take Alcoholov as a tank. But I don't know that we have enough to do 2 tanks. I mean, we do. Like, that's probably around 170 or 180. Yeah, so 174 or something. So we can actually afford to take 2 tanks. I just don't know that that's the best option. I still wouldn't mind fixing up like Zabradinu and Munat, getting them back up to fighting strength. Um, if we took 2 of these, that's 30 of it, and that leaves us 84. And then I don't know that 90 versus 84 is that life changing. Let's get Alcoholov renamed real quick. Let my brain kind of ponder the thought. And then in armor, let's see. So another 106 for guards, or 85 for a regular. Or I mean, that's a guards, just not elite. And then a T60 would be 34. So we could do a T60. You guys are telling me good things about that for like holding up the rear, and then once their tanks are done, move it up and sweep infantry. So I kind of like the idea of that. And then that will leave us 80. So let's rename this T60 to Quellis, and Quellis is going to get renamed as well. We'll bring back, let's see, let's do Bezimeni, and then you're not in a leadership role, but if we lose Pavlichenko, I'm happy to move you into that role. I think that we've got 2 actual tanks. We have a light tank. And then now I do think we kind of fill out a little bit with infantry just so we can spread out inside the building and still have concentration of fire. So, wow. Zahradinu's 36. Probably because he's missing the leader, I would guess. Munat 8. And then, so like that's already 44 of our 80. We could still take 2 of those, and that would put us at 74. So we'd be okay there. I just don't know if like taking 2 non-guards close combat is going to be a big deal. It says that they're only corporal and they have limited action, so I don't know. So we'll do Rick Tor for the SMG infantry, since we don't have more tanks to add right now. And then Rick did not do great as an AT gun. You were an AT gun, right, Rick? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were an AT gun when you just got slaughtered immediately. And then our other one, let's go with Navalny. Navalny needs to come back as well. So we'll do SMG infantry there. And I think that still leaves us enough to refit the other guys. Navalny, hang on. Oh. There aren't 2 SMG guards units available. I'm like, why is Navalny not the same rank? And then I go to retire him, thinking I just picked the wrong one, but there isn't actually another guards SMG infantry available. So, Navalny, you're going to be SMG 1942. Zahradinu's refit, and then Munat is refit, and that leaves us 9. So I think we're actually looking pretty solid. We can't take anything else. If we did return them back, we'd be only looking at 21. So we could take a rifle infantry, but like, is it better? Is it not? You know, I kind of feel like the submachine guns might be the way to go. Armor car's too expensive. And it really would just come down to taking a rifle infantry 1942. So I don't know that that's better. I kind of like the idea of trying the submachine guns out. I haven't used the SMG infantry, so like that would be a fun experiment. And we are in close quarters, so it makes sense to try them. All right. Rictor's already up there inside. That room, if I remember right, only has one entrance to the west. So I don't like that. I don't even know if I like Rick in here. See, I'm torn, right? Because we got the SMG infantry, and I see those barrels, guys. I see the barrels. We have the SMG infantry, so I'm kind of tempted to have them in here on ambush, and then that way they're already staged in the building. They don't have to move in. I think we put Andy's fodder. No. I don't really want to stash anybody on the barrels. What about right here on the crates? They can point south, and that'll kind of cover this hallway a little bit in case anybody tries to come up through there. If we get Marigotis not in there with the barrels, oh my gosh, no. What about, oh, we can't go there. I swear it doesn't look like that's grayed out on the map. No. We can go here. I can see the split, right? Like, they can't go up here. Yeah, so weird. All right. What about this two-story? I did like this plan still to hold the top, and then once we've got them kind of where we want them, we can start moving around to put pressure on them. Let's see. Bez. What if we go... Ugh, that's also barrels. What if we go, like, in the top, but I don't know if we go in this room. Because that do have the flag there. They could spawn in there. What if we go here, and they kind of cover the door that's on the right flank of Rictor? Our left, his right. Munot. We need more support in the north. So, what's that look like? Zaradinu. Let's maybe take our flamethrower up here in case they do roll a tank up into this corner. That's an option. No. No. Okay, what if we go in the two-story? It's a little further away, but we can move them up through the buildings to the northwest. They can shoot that way. Marigotis can shoot. Okay. I kind of like that. And now let's find a home for Navalny. Kind of looked at him earlier. So, they could go up here. I just don't like them being trapped where nobody can get to them to support them. I don't know if I want to put them in that bottom room just because there's already barrels in there. We don't know how fast it's going to heat up. So what if they're like staged right outside the building in this little shed? And they'll be really close to be able to move into the building if we determine it's clear. No, we can't get them there. I can't really tell if they're all the way in. That guy's definitely not in. Like that one guy, is he hanging in, hanging out? I don't know. He's yellow. We'll call it good. We could go here with Munot. That way, there we go. So as long as we're not shooting right at that building, we can see over it. So let's put Munot here. He can kind of cover the road. I don't know that they'll flank around the top of the building, but if he needs to get shots up there, he can, and then we can move him either north or south to cover whichever advances in need of support. Okay, let's move these tanks around. I don't know, somewhere in the back. Maybe, I don't know, maybe even up higher. Like right back here. If they get close enough to where that's an ambush point, we're probably in big trouble because the infantry's all dead and they're behind us. So I don't know that I need to hide them behind, like in buildings like I did in the last one. Alcoholov might stay somewhere more central. Like if he stays here, this kind of gives him the option to cover to the southwest if they come through the little gap in the fence. And then Quellis, we are going to put somewhere also over here. Looks like a toy. I don't know. Maybe right in here. He can zip up in there to help with the infantry, or kind of maneuver around onto the road if need be. And let's get some of the infantry hotkeyed. And I think I've got a kind of decent setup the way I want. I'm not sure if they're going to spawn in the building. So we kind of have all the bases covered if they come from the north or the south. All right, so we still can't find them, but they are shooting at us. I don't know, you guys take that room to the north. And Navalny can cover the entrance to the south. All right. Oh, they're in the bottom left. There we go. Shoot. You can shoot. All right, some grenades out. All right, let's charge them. We got Zaradinu kind of keeping them suppressed. Maybe Marigotis can get in there. Right. Go all the way west, guys. Lots of grenades. Ooh. Alright, we took a few hits. That wall actually gives them pretty decent cover. Alright. Munat, we're going to have come down here. They're going to start getting ready to move in through the southeast corner. Pavlichenko can maybe come up here and put some cannon rounds on him. Ooh, direct hit with the grenade. And a surrender. Alright, let's take that building. Who's fighting? Alright, Rictor, looks like this corner's maybe clear. Oh, they're coming through the west side. Alright, maybe it was just the one guy. I think Rictor's room is clear. I don't know if we have to go all the way in there. Seems like it's pretty empty. Alright, and then we'll kind of keep our north flank moving west. Get these guys kind of set up in here, though. I wasn't originally going to take the building, but because we waited so long for them to start moving, it seemed like a good idea to start maneuvering in there, and now I feel like we're kind of committed. Originally, I wanted to secure the whole perimeter, and then either force a surrender or push in and make them fight to the death, basically. Pavlichenko showed up. Better late than never. Alright. Bez can cover to the north in case somebody comes through that door on the left side. And then Munat, one more time. You guys are actually ready to go inside now. And I don't want to keep him in this corner of the room for very long because we do have those barrels in there. I don't know if we move up Andy's fodder yet. Oh, hold on. Marigotis, get on there. Alright, we had a chance to cross the street, and apparently they were in that building watching. Alright, we're going to bring Quellis out, though. We'll see how that light tank does. I don't know that team's still going to be there when he gets there, but if we come across more infantry like that, it'd be nice to have the cannon to engage them with. Yeah, they're still shooting out of there, though. Alright, let's smoke these guys. We can only go about halfway. But if we can smoke them, one team can cover, the other team can charge. So Radinu, get some smoke out. Alright, we're going to charge with them. They have the flamethrower. And then Marigotis can keep suppressing fire on them. Get all the way in there, boys. Alright, now they're shooting back. Still in that spot, though. That bottom right corner. Alright, Quellis is finally here. There goes the flamethrower. Nice. They're grenading. Alright, what was left in there surrendered. Pavlichenko finally made it out of the buildings. Again, better late than never. Alright, I want to move west. So, do we crawl? No, let's see. Move. You know what? Let's go directly west with Zaradino, and then Marigotis can take the northern route. We'll let them set up shop in that little shack right there before we move on the flag. And then Riktor, move in here. Navalny can also maybe get ready to move south. Okay, the Germans withdraw their truce. I didn't even know they offered one. I don't know what changed that they now think that they have this fight, but it's not going to help them. All right, Munat. Inside. I don't know if they're going to maybe be in the corners now. This part of the building they've had control of the whole time. If Riktor can see through that door and we don't see anything, I wouldn't mind them moving into that room and sitting in the top left corner. I just don't want them to get in front of the door. You guys aren't where I told you to go. Keep moving. All right. There's like the temptation to move Alcoholov, but I feel like his role right now is to just be passive and protect. So let's not lead the spearhead with him. All right, get all the way in there. Nobody's shooting. This is kind of where I worry that they'd be, is like hiding behind the equipment. It seems good. All right, Bez can come down here and kind of cover the left, and then Navalny can cover to the south. We haven't been in that hallway yet. I don't know that it's a big concern because nobody's shooting north or south out of it. All right, Munat, I think you're probably clear. I'd be so pissed if there's somebody in that corner. All right, Quellis, we're going to move them into the building. Let's get some armored support for these guys so that they're not clearing it by themselves. It doesn't seem that they have a tank in there. That was kind of why I kept Quellis out from the beginning, was in case they had heavy armor. I feel like we would have encountered it by now if there was a tank sitting right here. It probably would have came and found us. So we'll let him get in there and start blasting as well. So again, I want these guys to like stay behind the wall. Do not go to the door. And then we got, contact in this room. So they were in here. They just weren't shooting us in that corner. Time to charge. You guys are getting grenaded. Nobody can support you. Just get up there. More grenades. Keep throwing them. There we go. Direct hit. One more guy. There we go. I think we got him. I don't know if there's anybody else up there. We'll let him go over here. What? What's going on? Guys, that is not where I told you to go. Crawl back, crawl back, crawl back. All right, we took a casualty. Riktor's got 2 down. Somebody call a medic. Okay, Quellis has arrived. Now get out of the room with all the barrels. Can he fit through that door? I kind of assumed he could, but now I'm starting to second guess that. I hate to like have him go out and around through the south door, but that's what it's looking like. All right, Riktor, just cover that doorway. And then let's get, I don't know, Navalny in here somewhere. You guys stay put for a sec. Wait for Quellis. Oh! Ooh, there's guys in that room to the west, or at least trying to get into that room to the west. I'm thinking Quellis can't get through there. It looks like he's trying to figure it out, and he's not doing it. So Maybe he is. Maybe he's just lining up. Okay, we got more guys. This corner of the west room. Top left. Let's see if we can get some decent shots on them. How are they just hiding there? Come on, guys. Blast them. Uh-oh, mortars are going to be a problem. They're landing right on us. Grenades. Don't let them run. Don't let them run. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Navalny, get away from there. You're just like right where the mortars are hitting. Munot. Actually, blow up the barrels. Blow up the barrels, Munot. No! Alright, that was a fun strategy, but it was kind of suicide. The guy that shot him blew him up. I actually thought that I would be far enough away. I guess it wasn't. Hey, Quellis made it, and the mission's over. So, minor victory. We killed 8 infantry, wounded 9, took 8 prisoners. We lost 6 ourselves, and we have 4 wounded. We took no vehicle damage, and we didn't find any of their vehicles. There was no armored conflict there whatsoever. So, kind of surprising, but, you know, maybe they really are, you know, spent. And we're currently sitting at a decisive defeat in the operation if it ended now. So, even that little victory wasn't enough. We're going to have to take the next fight and see what happens. And I am just realizing now that we totally didn't click on the roster. I'm so sorry we didn't click the roster. We will get it at the end, I promise. Let's see. To the briefing. The Germans have been pushed back into the foundry complex. Your objective is to stamp out the last flame of fascism burning in the foundry. Replenish your command's armor and bolster your close quarter fighting capability. Your command is once again attached to the 8th Guards Rifle Division. Don't give the enemy a chance to maneuver. Consider adding a subordinate commander so you can split your force, holding the enemy in one building while you attack in the other building. The enemy will try to flank you. Use your superior firepower and mobility to prevent this. This is close quarters fighting. Sneak and surprise. Cover and move. Hit and hit hard. Look for oblique fields of fire through the blasted walls, doors, and windows. If you can get teams in position to cover the no man's land between the foundry and foundry hall, you can stop the enemy attack cold. Although the terrain doesn't favor armor, you can use it to bring this operation to a successful close. You're one victory from being a hero. So there's 181 requisition points, and the Guards T-34 is 85. So I think we take a third T-34. That gives us 3 good tanks. Let's rename this one. And I think this one's going to become Doc Glue. Doc, do us proud and don't blow up. Zarodinu, 13. And Munot, 6. Marigoda, 7. So that's 26. All right, so 31 to refit everybody leaves us 65. I kind of feel like we could take a T-70 for 65 exactly. I kind of feel like I want them all refit, especially Zaradinu, because they're having a hell of a time over there. We could take another engineer. I know there's mixed feelings about me taking too much infantry, but we have 3 medium tanks and a light tank, and we're going to be in buildings. So let's get these guys refit. I think I'm committed to doing that just because they're going to be engaged. We're going to need all the bodies we can handle. And then now the debate becomes take more infantry or take like a T-70. Yeah, I'm settled on the infantry, I think. So we're going to actually do the guards, though, instead of just the regular. And this combat engineer, this is going to become Pamphilov. They originally wanted to be infantry, so here we go. And then I think that's it. I don't think we try and take like a scout for 10. We don't need that much. But having 2 engineers lets us kind of cover both the buildings in the north and the south with at least one of those powerful teams. All right, let's do... Actually, I kind of like Pamphilov right there. Munot. No. No. All right, maybe they can't get up there because technically they would have to go in the gray zone to get up the ramp. I don't get it. All right, well, I guess they're not going to take the second floor. They're just going to sit here. And then Rictor, we're going to need a scout down here somewhere. Maybe right here in the middle. That kind of sucks, but there's no cover in that room. Let's see. Bez, we need a machine gun. But where we need it, that I don't know. Hate to put them outside. Let's just stash them back here. And we got 3 teams in that room if we need to start shooting everybody. When we get Za Radinu, we have Pamphilov up there. So let's get Za down. I don't know. Can we get them all on top of that? No. That's better. That's worse. That's better. There we go. Okay. What about like on the crates? Nope, all the way. And then defend. Maybe even ambush. Hide. You guys actually kind of face west a little bit. I like them here just because there's no other cover up here, right? Like, I want them to be able to move into that door that's in that top right corner of the warehouse, but that's the best place that they can hide where they're not just out in the open. These tanks, though, they're going to be out in the open. This is risky. You guys might have an aneurysm right now. I'm chancing it. We're going to put the tanks here and blast whatever is in the middle of the street, and then they're just going to lock down the street, and that's all they're doing. Alcoholov, though, I think is going to go north because we do have like the big bay door just down there by like where the little second floor part is. Quellis, Marigotis. I don't know. Do we move Marigotis up a room? Yeah, there's no cover in there. What about right here? Ambush. That's not great. I don't know. That might be where they stay. I wish there was a little bit more cover in that room, but I hate to not guard it. And let's get Navalny. Where are they? There they are. Maybe up with Pamphilov. I want them. Those are barrels. Are those barrels that they're on? Is that going to explode? Maybe not there. All right. We'll just keep them in the back. You guys stay on ambush. Both of those teams can scurry across the little opening and into the top left when we're ready. All right, let's do it. Oh, tank. Shoot, shoot. Okay. Panzer 38. All right, easy kill. They made a mistake. They shouldn't have done that. That's why we have the tanks there. Cool. Let's see what else is going on. There's no other contact right now. So maybe get Navalny to start moving up and into the building up here on the top left. Munat, let's see. Bez, maybe cover right here because you got the machine gun. Oh, well, fine. I don't know why he couldn't move. All right, can you get through there? They seem to be able to. What? Oh, tank's just blown up. Okay. All quiet down here so far. So let's start moving. Do we sneak? I feel like we sneak. Let's move. Let's just move. And I spawned Quellis back far, but I don't know that that was necessary. I just didn't know if they were going to all be in the thick of it right off the rip. So we'll start moving him up now. I don't know where you guys are going. Just cover the door to your west. Munat, doing okay. All right. Pamphilov is on defend. They're kind of covering. Rick, go take the foundry, I guess. That says it's great cover, so We'll go straight up to the flag and stay behind it. Okay, Zaradinu, get in here. I don't think we have a lot of concern over the big open door because the street's clear. I don't know if they're going to shoot at us from the building to the north. Oh, infantry moving. Oh, how? What? How do you see us? You guys got to get in there. Get in there. Full steam ahead. All right, we're engaging too. There's those oblique angles that they're talking about. They seriously shot us through that little gap. All right. Pamphilov, time to run in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get moving. It's only an infantry half team. I feel pretty good about our chances with that. You hear mortars coming in? There's a team on the map, but we don't see them. They're in the next room or something. Ooh, get out of there. Go south. All right. Pamphilov took a casualty. Tank. Let's get Alcoholov moving down here. We'll get him in this room. He can kind of support them from the south. There's that kind of gap in the wall, so he might be able to put some rounds on them as well. These guys are bottled up right here. So, smoke. Maybe. Maybe not. Shoot. Alright, come on. Engage. We still have a guy outside that just doesn't want to get in the fight. Smoke out. Oh, only one. Alright. Full sprint. Let's go around. Let's go around the back and come up behind them. We'll use Navalny to hold fire on him and keep him suppressed. They got two guys left. Alcoholov's here. Alright, get up there, get ready to engage. Munat, you can keep moving up. And Bez, get that machine gun to the front. Alright, Zarodinu, through the door, into, I don't know, right here. Rictor, Marigotis, you guys got to move into the southwest corner of this building. Quellis, move up, get in support of Zarodinu. See that blue dot on there? Where are they? Hold on. You guys move up as well. Alright. They're in that building or behind it. They're like on the wall. I don't even know what to do with that. Those mortars are very, very close. Navalny. Oh! More shots. Alcoholov, get up there to support. I don't know, right here maybe? Alright. We got a lot going on down here. I don't want Zaradinu to just get gunned down, so get through the door, boys. Get ready to engage. Yikes. Quellis is worrying me a little bit because those mortars are just like everywhere in this room. Alright, Andy's fodder's moving up. Oop. There we go. They're actually engaging Zaradinu now. I don't want to get Quellis too close. I don't know what kind of team that is. Smoke out. Alright, that wall is kind of blocking our view. Full sprint. All ahead full. Let's get up there. You know what? Quellis, get in the fight. Get up there and shoot at him. I don't know if they're trying to flee now. Oh, it's recon. Okay. Grenades out. Oh my gosh, 50 millimeter. No, 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 no. Get back, get back, get back. Group leader. The AT gun doesn't seem to care about the tank, but good to know that's what that is. Nice. Look at that. Alcoholov did some work. Navalny, you come up behind them instead. Let's keep Alcoholov back. Come on. Wipe him out. Munat. Bez. Looking pretty good. Slow but steady progress, boys. Slow but steady. Alright, get across the gap. Get across the gap. And you, I don't know, come down here and stage. Andy's fodder will just trust to hold down this whole building by themselves. There is that big gap in the building to the north. Nobody shot at us, but just in case they come down, we've got a machine gun there to kind of stop them. Oh, infantry in the open. Rictor, half team infantry. Shoot him. Engage. We got something. Infantry squad right here. Tanks. Oh, we lost them. Dot glue. Just keep shooting, man. Doesn't matter if you can see him. Wow, that was the money shot with the tank cannon. So, looks like we set off some barrels, and that was all it took to end the fight. We have a minor victory, but we gained control of the area, and the operation is over. We did get 3 campaign points, and we didn't take a lot of casualties to do it. So we killed 8 infantry, wounded 14, took 4 prisoners. We lost 2 and have 2 wounded. We destroyed 1 tank, and that's better than they did to us. So overall, we killed 16, wounded 23, and took 12 prisoners to 8 losses, 6 wounded. No vehicles on our side lost, but they did lose 1 light tank. And what about for the campaign? Decisive victory. We've been promoted. Current victory level, total victory. That's awesome. We haven't had a loss yet, so we are hopefully going to keep that trend going in the next video. When we look through here, which I didn't forget this time, I'm so sorry about the last one. I just clicked next because I was ready to fight. Alcoholov's looking good. Not a lot of change with Pavlichenko. Zaradinu has 2 injuries, 2 KIA, but tons of experience gained. Panfilov, 2 incapacitations, really high morale, good experience gain. Marigotis, good morale, good experience. Munat, 1 injury, decent morale. Rictor, a little bit of shaky morale, but it's all on the up and up. Navalny, steady. Doc Glue, increasing experience. Quellis is terrible morale. I mean, I don't blame Quellis. He dies all the time. But Bez and Andy's fodder, nothing happened. It's kind of hard to pick on Quellis when, he expects to die every operation. So the fact that he's got any morale is a step in the right direction. For kills, Alcoholov, 4 soldiers. And Pavlichenko, only 1 soldier. And then when we get down to Zaradinu, they had 2 braveries for their assault, but no actual kills. And then Panfilov, 3 soldiers, 1 bravery. And Marigotis, we got 2 soldiers. And then Munat, nothing happened there. Rictor, 7 braveries, no kills. Navalny, nothing at all. Doc Glue, nothing at all. Quellis, nothing at all. Bez, Andy's fodder, nothing at all. Medals, nothing cool. Zaradinu's got 2 Patriotic War second classes for the injuries. It doesn't look like... So no credit for Alcoholov moving into the building, and no credit for Pavlichenko engaging that Panzer 38. Zaradinu, Panfilov, we got 2 Patriotic Wars. Nothing with Marigotis. Nothing with Munat. Nothing with Rictor. Nobody else. Nobody else has a medal. All right. Only Patriotic War second classes. So no heroics in this battle. I felt good securing the win here after 2 days. The failed defense before still has me a little shaken, but it is wearing off. Don't forget, there's still a few days remaining to enter the game giveaway. So head over to the community tab and follow the instructions on the post. If your Discord is connected to your YouTube account, try looking in your Discord settings under the Connections tab. You should see this channel and be able to join my Discord server. I'm still trying to figure out if it's set up correctly or not, so if you can't connect, just let me know. Also, if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.